Silence isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of power and strength. Have you ever heard the saying, actions speak louder than words? Well, silence isn't for the weak, it's for the wise. It's for those who understand that power isn't in noise but in control. In this video, I'll share 7 powerful benefits of being silent that will give you a new perspective. Benefit 1. Achieve eagle-eye observation and focus mastery. Imagine silence as your secret weapon for becoming a keen observer and a master of focus. Just like a magnifying glass brings tiny things into sharp focus, silence brings the most important aspects of any situation to the forefront. The ancient Stoic philosophers, those wise old sages, recognized the potent force of silence. They knew that in quiet contemplation, wisdom blossomed. Seneca, a prominent Stoic, once said, "Silence is a fence around wisdom." What he meant is that silence protects and nurtures the wisdom that arises from thoughtful observation and understanding of the world in our daily lives. We've all had times when we missed important details. Maybe it was in a meeting where we didn't catch crucial information or during a chat when we didn't really listen. These oversights can lead to misunderstandings, mistakes, and missed chances. The solution? Embrace the power of silence. Think of silence as your personal magnifying glass for life. It helps you pay better attention, just like a magnifying glass sharpens your vision. Practically speaking, this means becoming a sharp-eyed observer, finely tuned to even the smallest details. Don't let important information slip away. Instead, practice the art of silence. You'll become a master of observation and unwavering focus, making the world clearer than ever. Here's another benefit, attaining supreme emotional control. Silence is your key to achieving complete emotional control. It's not a magic trick, it's an empowering tool. Imagine you're in a heated argument, and silence becomes your shield. When you pause, you give yourself a crucial moment to think before reacting. This control over your emotional reactions ensures that your responses are thoughtful, not impulsive. Silence is like the pause button in a tense movie scene, but it goes further. It lets you reflect on your feelings, helping you identify why you're feeling a certain way. You can then decide if your emotions are justified or not. This self-awareness is a critical step in achieving emotional control. Think about the saying, count to 10 before you react. Well, silence is your way of counting. It's like a mental countdown that lets you regain composure and avoid hasty decisions. Let's be real, we've all regretted saying something in the heat of the moment. But silence is your safety net, helping you sidestep those regrets by giving you the space to choose your words wisely. Silence acts like a filter, ensuring only the best thoughts and words pass through. It's like reins for wild horses, empowering you to guide your emotions where you want them to go. It's your emotional GPS, keeping you on the right path. So, embrace silence not as a weakness but as your superpower for achieving emotional control. It's your secret weapon, making sure you're the captain of your emotional ship, sailing steady even through the stormiest seas. Now, let's talk about preserving your vital. It's your secret weapon, making sure you're the captain of your emotional ship, sailing steady even through the stormiest seas. Now, let's talk about preserving your vital energy. Silence becomes your guardian, protecting your precious energy like a fortress that keeps invaders at bay. Imagine your energy as a treasure chest, every word, every action is like coins from that chest. When you're not silent, it's as if you're giving away your treasures without a second thought. Think of it like having a phone with a limited battery, you wouldn't use it for non-essential stuff, right? Silence operates similarly, putting your lifesaver mode into action. The Stoics, those ancient masters of wisdom, recognized the importance of energy conservation. Picture it as a river always flowing. Seneca once said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." What he meant is that you need to use your energy wisely, treating it like a finite resource. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of activity, like running from one fire to another, trying to put them all out. This often leaves us feeling exhausted at the end of the day, with nothing left in the tank. Silence is your energy reservation mode. It's like turning off the lights in a room when you leave to save electricity. It's your way of hitting the pause button to conserve your precious energy for what truly matters. Think of silence as your energy recharge station, where you regain strength, preparing for the important battles ahead. It's your secret to preserving vitality, ensuring you're never running on empty. So, don't waste your energy on unimportant tasks. Embrace silence as your lifesaver mode and see how it helps you maintain vital energy for the truly significant challenges life throws your way. It's your path to lasting stamina and readiness for all of life's adventures. Now, let's talk about enhancing your decision-making ability. Silence is your decision-making mentor, sharpening your ability to choose wisely, just like a craftsman hones a blade to perfection. Imagine your decisions as pieces of a puzzle, each choice fitting into the grand picture of your life. When you're not silent, it's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. Picture it as sailing a ship through rough waters without a clear map. You might get lost or hit the rocks. Silence is like having that map. It ensures you navigate life's tricky waters with precision. The Stoics, those ancient sages, were masters of decision-making. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." In other words, decisions are your blueprint for becoming who you want to be. In our chaotic lives, we often find ourselves in situations where decisions are needed urgently. It's like being in a maze with multiple paths, and you must choose the right one. When you rush your decisions without embracing silence, it's like blindly selecting a path and hoping it leads you where you want to go. Silence is your decision-enhancing tool. It's like being equipped with a torch in that maze, illuminating each path so you can make an informed choice. It enables you to pause, think, and evaluate your options thoroughly before taking action. Consider silence your decision-making laboratory. It's where you analyze your choices, ensuring they align with your long-term goals and personal values. It's your secret to making decisions that lead you closer to the life you envision. So, don't rush your choices, don't gamble with your future. Embrace silence as your decision-making compass and see how it sharpens your ability to make wise decisions, one thought-out choice at a time. It's your path to becoming the captain of your own ship, navigating life's oceans with confidence and purpose. Now, let's talk about establishing your authority over everybody. Silence is your scepter of authority, your symbol of power. Just as a king's scepter signifies his rule, in the realm of life, you're the ruler of your kingdom, and silence is your royal emblem, a badge of honor that signifies your authority. Think of it like being the leader of a team. When you speak, people listen, not out of fear but out of respect. Silence is like your royal presence, commanding the attention and respect of those around you. The Stoic philosophers, those wise old minds, knew the importance of authority. It's like the famous saying, "With great power comes great responsibility." Seneca, one of the Stoic greats, emphasized the idea that authority requires wisdom and restraint. In our daily interactions, there are often situations where you want your voice to carry weight, like in a boardroom or a family discussion. Your words should have authority and influence, but if you're constantly speaking, your authority can get diluted. Silence becomes your authority amplifier. It's like the volume knob on a speaker, silence allows you to turn up the impact of your words. When you speak, it's profound and leaves an impression. Silence ensures you don't overwhelm your audience but rather captivate them with your measured words. Consider silence your tool for establishing your kingdom's authority. It's where you learn the art of impactful communication. You command respect not by the loudness of your voice but by the wisdom and authority it carries. So, silence isn't a sign of weakness, it's a symbol of your power and authority. Embrace it as your royal scepter and watch how it elevates your influence and respect in all aspects of your life. It's your path to becoming a leader who is heard, understood, and followed, not because you shout but because you have something important to say. Now, let's talk about avoiding unnecessary conflict. Silence is your conflict avoidance shield, your way of sidestepping unnecessary battles and maintaining peace. Imagine life as a battlefield, and conflicts are like traps waiting to ensnare you. Silence is your shield, protecting you from stepping into these traps. Think of it like a game of chess, where you plan your moves carefully to avoid potential threats. That's what silence helps you do in real life. It's like a strategic pause that allows you to think before acting, reducing the chances of getting entangled in conflicts. The Stoic philosophers, those wise old sages, understood the importance of maintaining inner tranquility. As the saying goes, pick your battles wisely. Epictetus, one of the Stoics, advised that it's not external events but our interpretations of them that cause trouble. In our daily lives, conflicts can pop up anywhere, like navigating a minefield where every word or action can lead to a dispute. When you're not silent, you might inadvertently step on a mine, setting off unnecessary conflicts. Silence becomes your conflict avoidance strategy. It's like having a diplomatic negotiation before rushing into battle. It ensures that you approach disputes with a clear mind and a desire for resolution rather than escalation. Think of it as your peace-preserving tool. In moments of silence, you're able to listen, understand, and find common ground. Silence is like the bridge between opposing sides, ensuring that conflicts are resolved through conversation rather than escalation. Silence isn't a sign of passivity, it's your weapon of choice for maintaining peace and harmony. Embrace it as your shield against unnecessary conflicts, and watch how it leads to more peaceful and constructive interactions in your life. It's your path to becoming a diplomat of tranquility, steering away from conflicts while fostering understanding and unity. Now, let's talk about earning more respect. Silence is your respect-earning tool, your way of proving that you're a person worth listening to. In the grand theater of life, respect is your standing ovation, and silence is your performance deserving that applause. Think of it like the old proverb, actions speak louder than words. Silence is your action, a clear sign of yourself that demands respect. The Stoic philosophers, those venerable sages of ancient times, knew the importance of respect. They believed in leading by example, living virtuously, and embodying their principles to gain respect. In our daily interactions, respect is like the currency of trust and admiration. It's what you earn when you consistently walk the talk. When you're not silent, your words can lose their impact, and your actions can get lost in the noise. Silence becomes your respect-amplifying tool, a spotlight on your actions and words, making them shine brightly. When you do speak, it's not just noise, it's a statement that demands attention and respect. Consider silence your avenue to earning more respect. It's where you show, rather than tell, who you are. Your self-assured restraint, wisdom, and maturity become evident to those around you, and respect follows naturally. So, silence isn't about fading into the background, it's about standing tall and earning the respect you deserve. Embrace it as your respect-earning instrument, and watch how it turns your actions into a powerful testament to your character and principles. It's your path to becoming the person who commands admiration not through loud proclamations but through a quiet yet powerful presence. We've explored the profound insights of wisdom.